So we're caught up in drama. Everybody's talking. We're caught up in problem. Everybody's talking.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I've got a great build review for you guys. This build, believe it or not, is not one that's been looked at by a lot of people, but I just come across it and I love it and I want to share it with you guys, and it's great for Fire Stick users. This is the Rev 5.5 build from the Cosmic Saints Wizard. So we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to show you guys how to download it. It is a rather small or light build, and like I said, if you guys have a Fire Stick, should be perfect for you guys. So we're going to take a look at that, but before we begin, definitely want to give a quick shout out to all you guys that are subscribing. Thank you guys so much. If this is your first time watching the video, definitely click on the link below and hit subscribe for me, guys. Got a lot of great content in my videos. I do a lot of build reviews, very thorough build reviews. I take a look at just about everything I can within a certain amount of time. So definitely click on that link, and then make sure, most importantly, whether you have or haven't subscribed to my videos yet, make sure you click on the bell. That way you guys are notified of any new videos that I come out with. All right, guys, so definitely do that for me, and let's get started. As you know, we want to start out with a fresh Kodi 17.3 Krypton. This one obviously has nothing on it, so we're good to go. You want to scroll up the first thing and go to the gear. Go ahead and click enter. Then we're going to scroll down to system settings. Then we're going to scroll down to add-ons. Go ahead and click to the right for me. Then we're going to scroll down 2 spaces to unknown sources. You want to click the enter button. Okay, you're going to get the warning box that comes up, and it's just giving you your standard warning, but go ahead and hit yes, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to download anything to Kodi. All right, so this will allow you to download any build or add-ons depending on what you want to do. Okay, so once you've done that, go ahead and hit backspace. Then we're going to scroll down to File Manager. Go ahead and click enter. And we're going to scroll down to Add Source in the File Manager. So go ahead and click enter. Go ahead and click enter again for me. And this URL that we type in has to be exactly the way that I type it in. All right. So make sure you double check it after you're done. But it's AW period or dot Aries okay, so, well, if I can get it right there, guys, ARES. Okay, we're going to go down and change to the symbols or characters. All right, so it's aw.aries hyphen. We're going to go back to the alphabet, and then we're going to type in project.com. All right, so take your time, no hurries or no rushes. If you need to, you can always pause my video, but make sure, like I said, that you have everything entered in correctly. That's the key. All right, so it's http://aw.aries-project.com. Once you feel confident that that's correct, go ahead and hit OK. Then scroll down, and then if you have a keyboard, you can just go ahead and start typing right now. But if you have the controller like me, just go ahead and hit enter. And then I want you to type in dot Aries. All right. If you guys are unfamiliar, if you put the dot in front of whatever you name it, that'll kick that thing right up at the top of your sources. All right. So go ahead and click enter, scroll down and click OK. All right. There's your dot Aries right there. All right. So once we've got that in there, we want to go ahead and hit backspace twice. And then we want to scroll all the way down to add-ons. Go ahead and click enter for me. And then scroll down to program, or excuse me, actually, I don't know what I'm telling you. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself there. So let's go back here. Just make sure you want to click on add-ons. All right, and then you want to go up to in the install box. All right, go ahead and click enter. And then we want to go down to install from zip file. Go ahead and click enter there. And then you see the dot areas is at the top there because we put that dot in front. All right, and it probably would have been up front anyway if we would have named it Aries, because obviously it goes by alphabetical order as well. So go ahead and click enter. Then we're going to scroll down once, click enter. Okay, and then we're going to wait for the install add-on box to come up at the upper right hand quadrant of the screen. Okay, there it is, guys. It says Aries Project Addon installed. Okay, once we know that that's popped up, then we want to go ahead and install from repository. Scroll down to Aries Project, and then down to Program Add-ons, and then to Aries Wizard, and we want to go ahead and install Aries Wizard. All right, so once it does that, it'll come up and the add-on installed box will pop up again, and you'll get a check mark to the left, or excuse me, yeah, to the left of Aries Wizard there. All right, I think I'm getting tired, guys. It's been a long day. So we're going to go ahead and click enter once that check mark's there. And we're going to scroll all the way to the left. Go ahead and hit open. Okay, it's going to download the wizard for you. And then if this is your first time installing the wizard, it's going to go to a blank screen. All right, don't worry, guys. It just is doing its thing quietly in behind the main look of everything. All right, so it is doing its thing, I promise. And as you can see, it pops up. All right, so from here we want to go into Browse Builds. Okay, and then we want to scroll down to where we see Cosmic Saints. Now, if this is your first time in the wizard, you can see all these builds right here. There's all kinds of different wizards and builds that you can actually get into, okay? All right, but we're looking for the Cosmic Saints wizard, all right? So we're going to go ahead and click enter. Now, you have a couple options here. You can go in to the Get Build Pin. It's bit.ly/getbuildpin website if you want to do it that way. You can also, if you have a scanner on your phone, a QR scanner, you can actually hold it up, and right at the screen you can hold it up there and it'll automatically get you a pin that way. That's what I used to do for a long period of time. Or if you have Chrome and then you've installed Chrome, then when you hit Get Pin, what happens is it automatically goes and it gets your pin for you through Chrome. All right, so 7534. Once we've done that, you just hit backspace and it'll take you right back out there to the main screen there. Just hit enter pin and 7534. All right, and just hit done. Okay, and then it's going to bring up all the different builds that you can download through Cosmic Saints. All right, this one here is one of my favorites. This is one of my go-tos of all time, 4K build Krypton, but it's a little bit larger build, and sometimes with my Fire Stick it would freeze up quite a bit on me. It probably would run great now with my NVIDIA Shield, but just kind of keep that for reference for future builds. And they've got a lot of great builds. They've got Civil War, Leviathan, all these are great builds. But today we're going to show you the Rev 5.5 build Krypton, and I want to go ahead and do it with the extended info mod because I'm a big fan of that. So let's go ahead and hit enter, and then it'll ask you to install it. Just go ahead and hit enter, and then unless you want to save any of these items, you can read this if you want, but you give you some saving options. So for instance, if you have favorites, you can save it from your previous build onto this new one. But I don't have anything, don't save anything ever, so we'll go ahead and hit proceed. And I want you to look, it says 127 megabytes. guys, when you see this build, you're going to be amazed for the amount of build size that it is. It's got a lot of great options and great things. And I do apologize if you hear the train in the background, as I live near railroad tracks, and I hate it every time that it comes through because it makes all kinds of noise. Thank God for fans. Gotta sleep with that fan every night. All right, so it's downloaded now. It's just extracting the files. Once again, definitely want to give a quick shout out to all you guys that are subscribing. Guys, I never thought in a million years that a month and a half, 2 months ago, when I first started actually doing these videos, that I would be over 9K subscribers. That just blows me away, guys. And I owe that all to you all. I started doing this just to help you guys out. As I remember when I first got my Fire Stick, I had no clue. I had the Pulse build already downloaded on there for me, and then all of a sudden, after about a month, I was skeptical, because it was a jailbroken Fire Stick. I was very skeptical, and I was thinking, oh Lord, here we go. After a month, it's already gone out. What a waste of money. I paid $42, I think around $42 for my Fire Stick at the time. I think it's still that much right now for even the ones that are the newer generation models. But Lord, I was like livid, because I was sitting there thinking, oh man, it's, if it always figures there's something going on to where you're going to run into issues. But after watching a lot of videos and becoming familiar with the Fresh Start download or the Fresh Start add-on, I started really looking hard into videos, and next thing I know, I'm downloading all these different builds, and the more builds that I downloaded, the more I looked at them, and I became so good at doing all this. Now, I just wanted to share it with you guys. Hopefully this, guys, will help you all out from the beginning, and you don't have to do all that research like I did, okay? So like I said, I'm doing this for you all, and thank you guys. You all rewarded me by subscribing and liking the videos and sharing the videos. Thank you guys so much. All right, so enough talking. Let's get back to what we're doing here, because I am a motor mouth. I will admit it. My wife even tells me I'm a motor mouth. But anyway, you're going to get this box pop up. It says, do you want to back up the skin? You can if you want, but I always hit no. Then it says, do you want to join the contest? I always hit no on that. And then it says you need to close your wizard out and close your Kodi out. All right. So if you hit OK, that automatically does both of those for you. And then it takes you back to your main menu. Now, if you don't have, obviously, your quick link on your main menu screen for Kodi, just go back into settings, then apps, and then download it that way, okay? Or pull it back up that way. All right, but in this case, it's right there, so we're going to go ahead and hit enter. Okay, there you go. And look at this build, guys. Look how sharp it is. I mean, the picture's crisp and clear. I love the planetary look in the menu section there. I mean, it's really sharp. It has my widgets on top and bottom. And once it downloads its skins here, you'll see what I mean in just a second. But it is just a sharp looking build, and I wanted to share this with you just because of the amount of size that the build is. It takes a little bit of space on your streaming device. So if you don't have a lot of space, then this doesn't take that much space, and it's great for Fire Stick users. I mean, obviously with the amount of space, you guys will actually like this one a lot. All right, so let's take a look at it. As we can see, we've got the widgets at the top, we got the widgets at the bottom. We even have a middle menu below the main menu. So a sub menu, and then there's a sub menu and an upper menu. All right, with the widgets. So let's go ahead and take a look. We got movies, TV shows, sports, live TV. We've got the men's section, ladies section. We've even got a kids section. We've got system, cleanup, your weather, You got 24/7 music, and then we're back to movies. All right, so if we scroll up, you got all your different movies. All right, so the widgets scroll greatly from left to right, no issues there. You scroll down, if you click on movies, it brings up your movie database. All right, so I love the movie database, the extended info mod with this. I think it's awesome. If you long press the select button, you can hit play, or you can hit the trailer. All right, so if you are unsure about what the movie is all about, click on that trailer, check it out. All right, if you scroll to the left, you can click enter, and then all of a sudden now we got TV shows in the movie database. All right, so some awesome things there. Okay, all right, if you scroll down, you got search, people watching, Dr. Stream, 1, 2, 3 movies, The Pyramid, 4K content, movie box sets, Metallics, Stream Hub. So let's go into people watching. And there you go. You got your Exodus add-on menu for the people watching. And this is all the top trending best quality movies right now. So it's either going to be under best quality sources, or it's going to be like the most favorite downloads right now. So there's a lot of great stuff there, guys. All right, so you can actually scroll all the way down, and you can actually enter the add-ons here as well. So if we click on Elysium, it's going to bring up the working menu for Elysium. There you go, guys. All right, so let's go into Disney Collection this time. And there you go. There's all your Disney movies. All right, so let's say we want to check out Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or Dwarfs. Now, if you haven't seen my video on mastering Kodi, it's a few videos back, but it explains how you can go into Elysium or Exodus and like see how you got this remaining provider, Bobby. This one's slowing the whole process down. I actually show you how to go in and remove those providers that are slowing them down, slowing the system down, and it actually speeds it up to where it goes faster. And then not only do I show you that, but I also show you how to go in and do autoplay so that you don't have to actually click on the best source. It automatically chooses the best source for you, and then it actually automatically downloads it and loads it for you. So how cool is that? And there you go, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You just hit the enter button, and then you can hit your stop. Okay. And then we're just going to hit backspace, backspace, and we're back out to the main menu. All right, so there you go. There's your other add-ons as well. And if you scroll down, you got your favorite star there. That's your favorite button. And then you also have your power button as well. So you can actually log out. And I always recommend the first time when you log out, don't just hit your main menu button. Go ahead and actually literally close it out, okay? Because in that way it'll save any changes or anything that you have. All right? So we're going to go back up to the main menu, and we're going to check out TV shows. All right, once again, you got all your widgets here. Moving wonderfully, working fine. We also have TV shows that you can go into. All right, and it looks like it's bringing up Metallics. There you go. You got your movie database. I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. If y'all have watched my videos, you guys know that I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. And there is all your seasons. And looky there, guys. It even has Game of Thrones Season 7, The End Begins. All right, so it's getting close to that time. This coming Sunday is when the new season comes out. And looky here, with this you also even have Game of Thrones specials. You can click on that. And check this out, guys. You got Inside Game of Thrones, a 15-minute preview, making. You got all your extras. That is pretty awesome. You got YouTube videos on it. You can pull up anything on the actors. So like, for instance, Lena Headey. Let's see if she's been in anything. You can click on that. And then looky here, guys. These are all her movie actor roles or actress roles that she's in. You can follow her that way. It is so amazing, that extended info mod. That's why I love it so much. All right. And then you also can scroll down. You got the crew, anything that they've worked on. There's the writer and the producer. Anything that they've worked on in the past, other movies, is going to show up. And look here, you even got artwork. All right. And then you can play any of these episodes. You can play it directly, or you can actually go into these add-ons. You can add this to your favorites if you want. You can pull it up through metallics. You can go ahead and change settings, all kinds of different things. It's a great, great thing to have, guys. And then once again, if you click to the left, click enter, you got your movies. All right, click to the left, enter, back to TV shows. You can sort out by popularity, descending, genre, release date, vote count, anything like that. Pretty awesome, guys. You also have your sub menu there. So if you go into airing today, it's going to bring up anything that is airing today. So here's all your TV shows that are airing today. How cool is that? All right, you got new episodes, Stream Hub. You also have your add-ons list here. And then once again, you got the favorite button there and your power button. So anything that you add to your favorites, just quick link right there and it's going to pull it up. That is awesome. I love this build, guys. All right, check this out. Sports. If you're a big LeBron fan, there you go, right there. All right, we can click on sports from the main menu. And then you got some blogs, you got highlights. You can go into live sports, sports TV, live TV. And if you notice up in the upper left-hand corner, top corner there, it says Sports Devil. This is your Sports Devil add-on right here, guys. You can go into live sports. And I usually will go into First Row Sports EU or Live Hunter. And if you're a big boxing, WWE or UFC fan, you can click enter. And looky there, the Contender Series was on tonight. Dana White's Contender Series. I don't know if it's still on or not, so it may not. But here you go. You got the Mayweather, Conor McGregor money fight. It's coming out soon there. Can't wait to find that out. Who's going to win that? I would say Mayweather, but we'll see. All right, guys. So we're back to the main menu. You got sports list, game passes. Let's go into that. Look there. There's your MLB, NFL, NBA League Pass, all right there. That's worth its weight in gold. All right. You've got Sports Devil, made in Canada, DC Sports, Soccer, Pac-12 list. You also have these down here, Pro Sports, Castaway, Project Cypher, all kinds of great add-ons there. Moving on, we got live TV. All right, you guys know how I feel about live TV. I'm not a real big fan of live TV on these builds. It's hit or miss a lot of times. You got channels, guides, you got UK sports, IPTV list, search, timers, recordings. We go into channels. It says here you need a tuner or a backend software and an add-on for that. All right. But you also have Limitless here, Players Club. You know, you have all your different live hubs here as well. All right. And half the time, like I said, live TV is hit or miss. I don't usually watch live TV. I do have a cable box, and I usually watch all my live shows through that. All right, so moving on, we got men's section here. We click on men's. Look at there, you got adult hideout. You got your plus 18 movies. All right, we're not going to go into any of these, but there's your XXX add-ons, guys, right there for you guys. Backspace, you got documentaries, DC versus Marvel, UFC. You guys know I'm a big fan there. You got UFC replay. There's all wrestling UFC. Can go into that. You got the 242415. Look at there. And this shows you all of the previous fights. All right, Nunes backed out this last one, UFC 213. So Yoel Romero fight and Whitaker fight became the main card. And surprisingly, Romero got beat. I was a little shocked on that one. But you got Ultimate Fighter. There you go, guys. You got a lot of content there. So great thing to have. You got boxing, wrestling, actors, horror in that section in the submenu. And then you also have your add-ons that you can play with as well. So some great stuff there. Let's go on to ladies. We'll click on ladies. All right, Sigourney Weaver, Woman of the Month. You got greatest characters. Let's go into that. This is all through Bob. And there you go. You got a list of the greatest actors of all time. Some great content there. Guys, I love this build. This build is awesome. I probably said that quite a bit, but I just love it. All right, let's go back into the main menu there. You got Blues TV series, Blues faves, girly new releases. So let's click on that for all you girls that are watching. And there you go. I'm sure they're either listing this via whether it's a chick flick or whether it's got like Vin Diesel in it. There you go. Or The Rock. You got two of the most popular girls actors there that everybody swoons over. All right, but you got a lot of great content here, guys. Just going through there. Everything's working perfectly. Everything's smooth. I'm not doing anything here. You've got your classic mini-series and all kinds of different things as well. All right. You also have fitness, ladies lounge, Falcon, Her Place, Adrian List, Girl Spot, Picasso, add-ons if you scroll down, and then you got chick flicks through the pyramid, all kinds of different good stuff there. All right, back up the main menu. Kids, much the same. We'll go into kids. All right, you got movies. Let's go ahead and click on movies, kids movies. There you go, guys. A lot of the most popular kids movies there is. All right, all stuff for your kids. Keep them occupied. You got Beat Bugs, Marvel, Star Wars, Top Cat. All right. Scroll down, you got your Disney's collection there again, guys. Marvel Universe. And you got these as well. Disney and Pixar. All right, you go down to add-ons, and then you got these add-ons as well. So great information. If you notice, you got your scrolling bar down at the bottom. Kodi version 18, Windows 64-bit is here if you guys want to check it out. 7 years ago, we said goodbye to the original Xbox. Some information there for you. Kodi version 17.3, a minor bug fix and security release. 17.2, you got the bug fix and release there as well. Kodi 18, goodbye Windows Vista. All kinds of great stuff there that they've got in the scrolling menu. All right, moving on. We got system. Okay, click on system. You got your skin settings, guys. You can go in that and you can change anything that you want. Now, don't be afraid of any of this, guys. There's all kinds of stuff that you can change on these to make these builds your own, okay? Just keep that in mind. You've got all these different things here. You can go into interface. Let's say we want to go back to that estuary. We don't like the confluence. All right, if you click enter, you can go and change it to estuary. That's going to give you basically the plain blue screen like you had at a fresh Kodi 17.3 Krypton. All right, and you can actually have all the add-ons without all the different artwork if you're not a big fan of all the artwork. All right, so there's some things there. One other thing I wanted to show you guys, it took me forever to figure this out, but if you go into skin and then down, you can actually, there's stereoscopic 3D effective strength. You can change that. You can change the zoom. So say you want to zoom out to fit your screen, you can do that, or you can zoom in if it fits just fine. Okay, so there's some options there for you guys. Once again, don't be afraid to try things. You can always go back. All right, we've got video add-ons. Let's check that out. Like I said, there's a ton of video add-ons for such a small build. Look at this, guys. I mean, you got a lot of add-ons here. This thing is loaded. It's got a little bit of everything. You got stuff for the kids. You got your adult stuff. You got stuff for men, women. And it's loading a little slow there, but I mean, as you can see, the list goes on, guys. All great stuff there. Got great add-ons, just about all the most popular add-ons. You got your file manager, so if you want to add any additional thing, you just go into file manager, like we did with this build, and you can hit add source. All right, and then you got your program add-ons, and then let's say once you get your source into your file manager, there's your add-on browser right there. You click on that, and then you can install from zip file from here. All right, and then install from repository. So there you go, guys. You can also access your add-ons from here. If you go into my add-ons, then go down to program add-ons. We'll take a look at the program add-ons. All right, so there's your extended info mod. Love that. Cosmic Saints Wizard. All kinds of different program add-ons. All right, and then you also have events. This is great. So if you have an issue that comes up, check your event log, and if you come across a developer, they're going to want to know what happened in the event log. All you got to do is give them what the event log says, and that gives them a lot better idea. All right, you got profiles, and then that's pretty much it for system cleanup. There you go. You can go back to Ares Wizard. Let's say you don't like this build. Let's go ahead and click on Ares Wizard. Once again, just like in the beginning, I told you not to worry about it. It takes a little bit of time to pull up. Same thing here, guys. It may not look like it's doing anything, or it may look like it's frozen, but in a few minutes you'll get your Ares Wizard and it'll pop up. So give it just a minute here. And then it may make a liar out of me and not pull up at all. It's usually the way that it goes. There it is. So it just takes a little bit longer. But let's say you want to go ahead and change the build. Let's say you do not like Cosmic Saint build at all. You want to go into Browse Builds. And let's say you want to go into Dig's Fire Builds. That's one of the most popular ones. You go ahead and click Enter. And there you got your Xenon and Diggs Gaming for Windows 64-bit. Jason Diggs is back with Xenon. He's adding his other builds, I'm sure, here very shortly. So if you guys are used to his builds like this one or any of his other ones, I'm sure he will have those out very shortly. But all you have to do is click on it, and instead of install, do a fresh start. All right, it's going to wipe out the Cosmic Saint build, and then it's going to let you install the Xenon build. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now all you got to do to go back is hit backspace, backspace, And then you're back to your main menu there. You got your update add-ons, your Cosmic Saints, Force Close. There's your cache or packages. You don't want to do packages because it'll wipe everything out. You can clear your thumbnails, your IP address, everything. All right. And then last but not least, well, actually we got a few more menu items here. You've got weather. If you want to go into weather, there you go, guys. All you have to do to change the location is click to the left. All right. Go ahead and click on. Well, I'm sorry. Just go down to settings. All right. This is if you have more than one location in there, you can change it. But if you go down to settings, all right, and then scroll to the right, go down to settings. All right. Right now it's Ottawa, U.S. All right. Let's say we want to change that, and let's just throw in. I used to live in this area code or zip code. Excuse me. So type in your zip code if you want to do it that way. And then it'll bring up Ohio, US. All right, there you go. And you can add other locations if you want. Just hit OK. And then we'll backspace out, and there you go. And it tells you 45680 US last updated today. It's 73 degrees here. That's just a few miles away from me. Feels like 75, dew point 70 degrees. Humidity's at 89%. Our humidity is always awful here in West Virginia. It's just awful. And then your wind from southwest at 10 miles an hour. Sunrise should be at 6:13 a.m., sunset 8:54 p.m. And then you can always look at your daily forecast. So tomorrow we're looking at thunderstorms. Great on my day off. High of 91 and low of 70. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be a weather forecaster here, but once again, you got current Wednesday and you got your forecast there. You also have News 12, CBSN News, Fox News, ABC News. So there's your news reports. There's your Earth Cam. You got 24/7 on the next menu. There's Big Bang Theory, Friends, Tom and Jerry, Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes, all these different ones. Look at there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All right. If you click on 24/7, this is a great all-in-one add-on. You got your 24/7 add-ons here as well. Pyramid's a great one as well. All right. And then finally we got music. There's Bob's Project, Maverick in your sub-menu, and then your sub-menu. We got these down here. All right, so great build. As you can see, it just works perfectly. I didn't pull up everything, so I'm sure there's probably something that may not work, but if it doesn't, it'll update. But this build is absolutely perfect for you guys with Fire Sticks. There's not hardly any size to it at all, and for the amount of stuff that you get and the size that it is, this is a great build, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I'm a big Cosmic Saints fans. If you want to try out that 4K build as well, it is amazing too. Just a wonderful build. But thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. Once again, click on that bell for me so that the way you guys will be notified every time I come out with a new video. And then thank you again for all the likes, comments, and sharing the videos. Thank you guys so much. And one last thing, if you haven't subscribed, you can tell I do a pretty good thorough review of everything. So please click on that button below and hit subscribe for me. That way you guys will be helped along the way and you guys can make better choices on your downloads. All right? So thank you guys so much. It is time for me to get to bed. It is almost Wednesday, and I've got a very important day tomorrow, so everybody wish me luck. And I will see you guys tomorrow, probably morning or afternoon, with another video. Probably going to do a review of one of the top trending builds right now. I haven't decided which one yet, but we're going to do that for you guys. And then very soon I've got that streaming box, the Lil Box Q2, that we're going to check out too, okay? So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow.